What is good, gang? This is gonna be a quick one. I've literally just put my phone up and we're gonna make the video. So, let's do a little life update. Life update. I've done high ticket closing. I did a trial. It was meant to be 10 calls. After the 10 calls, if I get a sale, I'm in. If not, I'm not. It was on new ads. I think a new price point. It was completely untested. So I went in there. I did 8 calls. And it didn't work out, which is a normal part of life, eh? Let's talk what happened. First, my first call was with a beautiful MILF, actually. An Australian MILF. Very beautiful woman. But let's be honest, it's my very first sales call ever. Even on different offers, I haven't done. This is my first offer. Obviously, my first sales call was a mess. I was nervous. I was still I was still following. I'm well trained. I've put my mock call reps in, and I followed the process. I dug into all the things, the pain points, how's it affecting them, and I got a baseline sort of feel. Now, it wasn't as smooth as it could have been, and I later on by call 8 hours, boom, very smooth. Actually surprised I didn't get a sale. So why only 8? Actually, let's keep going on this first call, right? So first half was like, let's say, a 4 out of 10. Still following the process, but it's nervous, it's messy, it's not so fluent, maybe a little robotic. Maybe I didn't not look the part, but I didn't feel the part. I wasn't a fitness coach, And hey, didn't get the sale. She hit me with a trillion objections, which later down the road, thanks to a mentor I have, he told me, hey, these people, it's uncertainty. They're firing a million objections because they're uncertain about the offer. So I bulletproofed my discovery, or rather my future pacing, and like the hope section, and made it believable, made it believe like they could get it with us. And hey, it was working. People were getting bought in. Let's say it took me, first 3 calls were a mess, and by mess I don't mean they were terrible, but there's no chance they would have bought. Now by call 4, it was getting, like, I'd improved the discovery, I'd fixed it. I was handling these objections. I was getting the wife objection a lot. But by call 4, I thought I was going to get my first sale. Like, I wasn't being desperate. Like, I wasn't, no, why can't you buy, It was like, we got to the end, he's like, yeah, I really want this. This is exactly what I need. And I dropped the price, and it's like, holy shit, are you trying to make me homeless? So, with that, this is when I felt like, hey, I started getting excitement. Like, I'm actually improving to the point where I could get a sale. I could here. It's possible. I can do it. Obviously, I'm not at the level where I'm 60% close rate, but at this point, I'm probably at a 10% close rate over, if I had 20 calls, let's say, from this point. This guy, like, he wasn't willing to spend 2k on, was it 2k? No, my offer was 4k. It was a while ago now. It was 4k for a 6-month program of one-to-one fitness coaching. Now he wasn't willing to spend it. He was saying like, "You're trying to make me homeless, all this shit." I'm like, "Hey, we're gonna break it up for you." Nah, I don't remember how I handled that objection, but not well enough apparently. Later on, let's just skip right to call 8. It went as good as it could get without getting the sale. Disappointing, I know. So, the call, beautiful. Discovery, beautiful. He was like, "I want to be a pro football player." I remember this call because it was fucking hilarious. He was like, "I want to be a pro football player. I need this. I need conditioned. I need like physically conditioned." I'm like, "Okay, no problem." We go deep into the pain, his dreams, his ambitions, all this sort of thing. We go out how we can help him. I fix my pitch. My pitch is sounding crisp. I drop it on him. It's like, oh damn. Yeah, sounds great. And then he hits me with, before we even get to the price, I get a timing objection. But I handle it before I drop the price. I think I handled it in Discovery, because it's like, yeah, within like the next 2 weeks. And I'm like, oh, does that mean you can't start now? And it's like, oh, I definitely can. So we got timing out the way. And then he hit me with, I haven't watched this call in a while, probably like 3 months. Or 2 months? I don't, when was this? It could have been yesterday. I'll say yesterday. I was in Vietnam. It was probably a month or 2 ago. 2 months. Let's say 2 months. He hits me with, what does he hit me with? Because I handled it so well. I handled it amazing. Fuck it, I don't know. I can't remember the objection. It might have been like the price. It might have been not. It was like, I need to think. No, it was, I need to think about it. I think it was that. So, I actually handled it perfectly. I've been watching new videos on reframing. I've been practicing with ChatGPT. And I've had tons of mock calls now, so I'm up to practice. I'm like, hey, can I give you another perspective about this? What exactly do you need to think about? And it's like, yeah, I guess it's just the money. And I go into reframing it. I say reframing like that fucking means anything. Basically, off the top of my head, because I barely remember it at this point, I actually need to go look at it again because it was amazing. I handled it. I looked at it afterwards and I'm like, whoa, that was cool. I felt cool while doing it. Anyways, I do something, then I hit him with binary personas. Okay, on one hand, you got the guy who just does his own thing and tries to make it, probably failing. Or you got the guy who invests in himself, in his coach, in his fitness, in his dream, and actually gives himself the best shot to get there. And I'm like, who would you rather be? Who do you think actually achieves his dream? And it's like, yeah, the guy who invests in his dream and his coach. And I'm like, well, are you actually willing to step into that person's shoes, become that person? And he's like, yeah, for sure I am. I'm like, okay. Then we have a little problem of how we're gonna solve the financial situation. So are you willing to get resourceful here and work with me on building you a plan so that you can actually do this? And at that point, he was like, and he just quit the call. He just left. And I felt good at that point, because it's like, you get some of them and you're kind of saying stuff and you're going in circles. But with this one, it was like I got all the way through everything and I made him quit. It wasn't me saying, okay, goodbye, I guess. It was he quit. He gave up on his dreams, metaphorically. And this is call 8, so potentially I had 2 more. But here's the thing with the offer. New ads, they had a shop rate of like 50%, like at best. I think it was under 50%. So I was having days where, say at most I had 4 calls a day. At minimum I had like 1. So I had days without a call. I had days where all 4 of them just didn't show up. And I had like a full day sitting on my computer and not a single one showed up. And this lasted for like 2 weeks. 2 weeks I got 8 calls. And then I had a quality issue. So out of those 8, I had one guy not even know why he was there. Like, why am I on a call with you right now? I guess I want to get fitter, but online coaching is not something I would ever consider. And it's like, okay, so why are we talking? So that was one of them. And I'm excluding the first 4 because they were my fault. I say my fault, they were practice calls. Those were like, let's get you some XP, boy. And that was really when I started to grow as a closer, you could say. So I got 4 calls to actually close. One of them didn't know why he was there. One of them was perfect, and it was either a money issue or my fault for the objection. I don't remember the other one, and then the last call was my favourite call. So that's it. That's my closing experience as a 20-year-old, 25-year-old, 26, 20, I can't remember, who cares. As an old-ass 20-year-old in Asia trying to figure shit out, okay? I'm just a dude trying to fucking make it in not the UK. I just want to be one of those dudes who can fucking go anywhere, explore the world, live in South America, live in Asia, Japan, China, who cares? Portugal, let me go down to Georgia. If I want to live there, let's do it. That's what I envision with my life. I want to buy lots of land. I want to buy lots of fucking gold and silver. I want to buy lots of crypto. I want to buy a cool car, mate. We are on the process. That being said, right now we're barely surviving. So after that one, I got I was meant to be doing phone setting, except the dude, some of these sales guys are fucking cunts. Like they'll say like, yeah, you're getting warm leads coming in, you're gonna call them, they're inbound, and then you get there and it's like, it's unpaid, it's cold calling, and it's not what you signed up for, it's not what you've trained for. So it's like, okay, goodbye. And then they have like the nerve to act like cunts, like, oh, we should be charging 2k for this. 2k for this training. You look at the training and it's worse than what ChatGPT could have made for you. That is, in the sales space, there's a lot of cunts. This is what I've realised. There's a lot of time wasters. There's a lot of people trying to get free work. There's a lot of offers that just don't mean anything. And honestly, yeah, it sucks. I guess it really is pay to play, in my opinion, unless you get somewhat lucky with a role. So right now I'm DM setting. I've got both of them actually through just closer mates. One, like, I just take their old jobs. They leave, I take it. So I'm DM setting, like, just surviving, maybe a little bit under. DM setting's fucking easy. Like, it's brain dead. I could probably make an AI agent to do my job for the most part. I wonder if I could actually do that. Like, just make an AI agent. Like, I got the prompts. I basically use AI for everything, which may sound retarded to you, but they can't tell the difference. I made sure that they can't tell the difference between me and AI, and it saves so much time. People say, hey, you shouldn't use ChatGPT, it ruins your critical thinking. Well, how about you have some critical thought and save yourself a bunch of time which you're not learning anything anyways, like just chatting to people in DMs. It's so brain dead. At least for me it is. Like I could sit there all day and talk to people. Listen, you're not learning a thing. Like, okay, yeah, you're looking for a pain point. Okay, you're looking for a cool opener. Okay. You gotta keep them engaged and book that call as soon as you know a pain, and oh, you're not learning anything. It's so easy. After the first DM, you've got the hang of it and you're just bashing them out at that point. And listen, ChatGPT can do it so well if you just make it sound human, which is part of the process. So that's where I'm at now. I went from a closer to a DM setter. If you're looking to get into this game, I would say just pay for it. Like, just pay for one of these mentorships to hand you a job. I would say that's worth it. That's not something I can do, unfortunately. And plus, it's not really for me. If I'm being honest with you, like, closing just ain't for me. And I don't mean that as in like that's too hard. Like, yeah, I could do it. You know, by the 8th call, I've proved to myself that, hey, I could definitely do this. I could make money from this. I could close people. I could probably be an average closer. I could probably train myself to be a good closer. Yeah. And I will carry this skill later on in life. Like, if I want to do something else, I'm learning copywriting, I'm trying things out, I'll probably go another path. But listen, I don't enjoy talking to people. I'm just being real. I do not enjoy talking to people. I'll do it to earn money. I'll do it because I have to. But long term, man, it ain't me. It ain't me. That being said, I'll do it. I have to do it. I need to do it. It's something I need to get good at. So fuck it, we're doing it anyways. Fun times, eh? Anyways, if you fucking enjoyed this update, fucking subscribe, mate. What are you doing? Fucking leave a fucking like. And leave a comment. If you are closing, if you are DM setting, if you're phone setting, tell me about your experience in the comments. To be honest, I'm going to try copywriting and then go into ecom, because ecom, I've got a feeling I'll be good at. Ecom and copywriting, I enjoy writing these short little stories. And I'd say I'm pretty good at it. I'm okay. I'm getting better. But yeah, the plan is go ecom. Go the ecom route. Build funnels. Get creatives and go that path. But for now, we're going into copywriting and doing DM setting. I've got another DM setting job. But they're so easy, so it's like I could have 4 of them right now and be okay. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed. I hope you have a good day. I hope you fucking smash it. Remember, boys, we ain't getting rich to be boring cunts. We're getting rich to be powerful and to be your fucking true self. That's what it's about. If you don't have enough money, It's hard to be your true self when there's some cunt above you. You have to be the cunt above you, guiding yourself. So with that, peace out, my boys. Get fucking rich.